Hello everyone, I Dr. Odhesh Kumar welcome you all. In this lecture we will discuss about what are the meaning of complements and what are the application of complements when we use complements. Generally addition and subtraction are performed by using a complements. So here we will discuss about what are the different types of complement and how we use complements to perform a addition and subtraction in binary number or decimal number or in any other base number, and also discuss about the signed and unsigned representation of a binary number. So let's start. Simply in a digital computer we use a complements of a number for simplifying fraction operation and for logical manipulation. In the digital system, it is not possible to use negative sign before them because the data is in the binary form in digital computers. So generally based on the base of a number system, based on the number system, complements are two types. Radix complement. What is radix here? Radix is the nothing but a base of a number. So if the base of a number system is R, then it is known as a R's complement, that is also called as a radix complement, and diminished radix complement, that is also known as a R minus 1's complement. In case when the base of number system is 10, then what is R's complement? R's complement is 10's complement, and diminished complement is what? R minus 1 means 9's complement. Similarly, in case of binary number system in which the base of number system is 2, so simply 2's complement and 1's complement. Radix complement is 2's complement in that case, and diminished radix complement means that is known as a 1's complement. Here what is the formula? Radix complement, where R is the R's complement or radix complement is simply what? That is R to the power n minus n. What is R to the power n minus n? What is R, what is n, and what is a capital N? So this is R is nothing but a base of a number system. Small n is the number of digits in integer portion of a number, and of a number capital N. And what is capital N? Capital N is nothing but a number in which we want to compute the complements. Diminished radix complement is computed by using a formula R to the power. This formula R to the power, this is computed by a formula R to the power n minus 1 minus n. Here R is also a base of number system. Small n represents the number of integer digits in a number capital N, and capital N is the number. So this means here there is another, which is the complement of complement giving back to our original. When we take a complement of a complement, this giving back to a original number. If we takes the complement of n two times, first we take a complement of n, and then we again take the complement of n, so it is again equivalent to a number n. This is simply here what is, this is nothing but first we take a complement, this is what? R to the power n minus n, and then we again take the complements of this complement, so this is R to the power n minus R to the power n minus n. So this is nothing but what? R to the power n minus R to the power n plus n. This is what? This is this and this are cancelled, this is equal to n. So this is, this backs give a original number. So here simply we discuss about complements of a number. Complements of a number. Here based on the number system, it is a R's complement, that is also known as the radix complement, and another one is what? R to the power R minus 1's complement. How we compute? Suppose we want to compute a complement of a number n. Complement of number n. So first we find the number of integer digits in n. Number of integer digits in n. Suppose n is the number of integer digit in n, then simply for finding a complement of n by using a R's complement, we use a formula r to the power n minus n. This is the formula. Let us take an example. Suppose we want to find, let us take a number 789 which is in base 10. Find tens complement and nines complement of 789 in base 10. So here what is base? Base is r, means we will find a tens complement, and r minus 1's complement means nines complement. Formula is what? Formula for finding diminished radix complement r minus 1's complement is what? R to the power n minus 1 minus n. This is the formula to compute the r minus 1's complement. Let us find the complements, tens complement and nines complement of the number. How many number of digits in this integer number? How many number of integer digits in this number? So the number of integer digit n is equal to 3. Number of integer digit n is equal to 3. This means for computing a r's complement means tens complement of number is what? Tens complement of number, that means base to the power 3 minus number. Number is what? 789. This is what? Simply this is 1000 minus 789. This is nothing but we subtract it. This is what? Simply this is 1, this is 1, this is 2. 211. So this is the tens complement. This is what? Tens complement of 789. Tens complement. Similarly, for finding a nines complement, this means for finding the nines complement, this is what? 10 to the power 3 minus 1 minus 789. This is nothing but a 999 minus what? That is 789. This is equal to what? 0, 1, 2. 210. So we also say that when we add 1 in a nines complement, we will find a tens complement. And similarly, similar case we also find a 2's in case of binary number system. So we will find a tens complement and nines complement in case of decimal number system. In case of binary number system, we will find a we will find a 2's complement and 1's complement. In case of, this is what? In case of binary number system. So this 2's complement is what? Radix complement, and this is what? Reduced radix or diminished radix complement. This is reduced radix complement. So what is the, let us take a example. Simply suppose the binary number is what? That is 11011. This is a binary number. Now this is, suppose this is, we take the value of n is equal to here, n is equal to 11011. This is all are integer portion, only this number have integer portion. Simply we find a number of integer digit in, integer digit means integer binary bits. So how many number of binary bits here? The total number of binary bits in this number is equal to, this means small n is equal to 5. This is the number of binary bits present in a binary number. So this is 5. This means what? Here 2 to the power 5, for finding the 2's complement, 2's complement of n is equal to 1 1 0 1 1. Simply this is equal to what? 2 to the power, because here r is equal to 2, so r to the power n means 2 to the power 5 minus what? Minus that number, this is 1 1 0 1 1. Here what? That is equal to 2 to the power 5 means starting from 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 5. Only corresponding to this index position, the output is 1, the value is 1, rest are 0. This is 0. What will be the 2 to the power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 hoga, 4, and 2 to the power 5, this is 1 and this is 0. Then we simply 5 digits are here, so this is 1 1 0 1 1. Simply we subtract. We will discuss how we subtract. Subtraction is done by using a complementation of a number. There simply when we subtract, this is just subtraction, just like as a we subtract in a decimal number system. When we this digit is less than the subtrahend digit, then simply we borrow 1 from a previous digit. We borrow 1 from a previous digit, just like here. Suppose this is a 722 minus 589. This is a decimal subtraction. In decimal subtraction, here we see that the minute is less than the subtrahend bit. Minute bit in a unit position is less than the subtrahend bit in a unit position. So what we have to do? We have to take a, since we take a borrow from 10th position, this means borrow is coming here in the form of 10. So this means 10 plus 2, that is 12, 12 minus 9, so here this is 1, 12 minus 9, that is 3. Similarly here again, this subtrahend digit in this position is greater than the minute digit in this position. This means we again take a borrow from just previous. This is just a previous, means suppose we take one borrow here, means the borrow is coming in the form of 10, to 10 plus 1, 10 to plus 1, this means 10 plus 1 11, 11 minus 8 is what? That is again 3, and this is what here 7, that is 6 is remaining, 6 minus 5 1. So this is 133. 133 is the answer. Here just we do the subtraction same as we subtract the number in a decimal number system. Here only the concept of a base is changed. So here we simply take, since we take a borrow from here, so this bit is 0, then this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. So first we take a borrow from here, so we take a 1 digit borrow, means that is coming in the form of base. The base is what? 2. So this means this is coming in the form of 2, this digit is 0 and this is what? 2. Then again this is 2, so we take a borrow here 1, so this means when 1 is taken as borrow here, so this is what? This borrow goes in the form of 2, then again this is 1, borrow is 2, then again here is 1, this is borrow is 2, then again we take a borrow 1 from here, so this is 1 is remaining and this is 2. So here 2 plus 0, that is 2, 2 minus 1 is what? 1, then 1 minus 1 is 0, then 1 minus 0 is 1, then 1 minus 1 is 1, then 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is what? This is the 2's complement. This is the 2's complement 1 0 1. Sorry, this is also 0. This is a 1 here. This is 0. This is also 1 minus 1, that is 0. So 0 0 1 0 1. This is the 2's complement of a number n. Simply a simple procedure is also to find the 2's complement of any number. We start from a unit place of a binary number and simply the digits are, or the bits are unchanged until first non-zero digits or first non-zero bits are encountered. When first non-zero digit is encountered, then every digit or every bit in case of binary number is replaced by a 0, every 0 is replaced by 1, and every 1 is replaced by a 0. Let us take, suppose here, for computing a 2's complement of any number, so let us take here 1 2's complement of 11011. What is here? Starting from unit place of a binary bit. So this is the, generally in case of binary number, this is known as a LSB and this is known as a MSB, most significant bit. Most significant bit, least, to be always start from a least significant bit until first non-zero digit is coming. When first non-zero digit is coming, then every 0 is replaced by a 1 and every 1 is replaced by a 0. So here what happens here, simply this is first, this is a non-zero digit, this means we write as it is, then after that every 1 is replaced by 0, 0 is replaced by 1, 1 is replaced by 0, and this 1 is replaced by 0. So this means here we see that this is same as this number. So either we use this formula to compute the 2's complement of any binary number, or we use this formula to compute the 2's complement of any binary number. Let us take how we compute the 1's complement, and we also compute the 2's complement by adding 1 in the least significant digit of a 1's complement. So here first we compute a 1's complement, and then with the help of 1's complement we compute the 2's complement also. To 1's complement we use a general formula 2 to the power n minus 1 minus n. This is the general formula, or simply for finding the 1's complement of any number, every zeros are replaced by 1 and every 1 are replaced by zeros. Means simply if the number is 0, then simply it is replaced by 1. When the bit is 1, it is replaced by 0. Like as if for finding the 1's complement of this number, 1's complement of this number, the number is 1101. 1's complement of n is equal to 11011. Find the 1's complement. Here what we have to do, every 1 is replaced by 0 and every 0 is replaced by 1. So for finding 1's complement of this is equal to what? This is what? 0 0 1 0 0. This is a very simple formula to compute the 1's complement of any number. And when we find a 2's complement, the 2's complement is equal to what? Is equal to 1's complement of n plus 1, nothing. Like as a, for finding a 10's complement is what? That is a 9's complement plus 1. Similarly, in case of octal number system, when we find a 8's complement, so this is what? 7's complement plus 1. And we use the same formula to find 8's complement, 7's complement in case of a octal number. In case of a hexadecimal number, we use 16's complement and 15's complement. Similarly, in case of binary number, we use 2's complement and 1's complement, and in case of decimal number, we use 0's complement, and in case of decimal number, we use 10's complement and 1's complement. So here what is n plus 1? 1's complement of n is what? 1's complement of n is we obtain here. So this is 0 0 1 0 0, and then we add 1 here in least significant. This is what? 1 0 1 0 0. This is nothing but a but a 2's complement of the number, that is here. This is the 2's complement of the number. So these are the procedure to compute the 2's complement and 1's complement of any number. So for finding a 10, suppose the number also have some fractional portion, then how we compute the 2's complement and 1's complement, or 10's complement and 1's complement, 10's complement and 9's complement. Suppose find 10's complement and 9's complement of n is equal to 385.26. What is here? This is given in decimal number system. We want to compute the 10's complement of the number 385.26 and 9's complement of the number 385 and 26. So we know that for finding 10's complement, the general rule is what? Here, how many number of integer digit? The number of integer digit is 3. This means this is 10 to the power 3. 10's complement of n is equal to what? 10 to the power 3 minus that number 385.26. Either we use this formula, or simply first non-zero digit is subtracted from 10 and rest of the digits are subtracted from 9 in case of for finding a 10's complement. Starting from unit place, first non-zero digit is subtracted from 10, like as we discussed. So 10 to the power 3, so this is what? This is equal to 1000.00 minus what? 385.26. Subtract. This is what? 10 minus 6, that is 4. This is 9 minus 2, that is what? 9 minus 2, that is 7 point what? That is 9 minus 5, this is equal to 4. This is 9 minus 8, that is 1, and this is what? 9 minus 3, that is equal to 6. 614.74. This is the 10's complement of a number 385.26. Here nothing, this is nothing, but we obtain the same number by subtracting first non-zero digit from 10 and rest of the digit from 9. Let us take how we compute the 9's complement. 9's complement is what? 9's complement of n is equal to what? 10 to the power 3 minus 1 minus 385.26. This is nothing but simply we will find it by using what is this? 10 to the power 3 minus 1, 999.00 minus what? That is 385.26. What is here? Here simply we subtract, first we take this from 10 to the power, this is what? 10 minus 6, that is equal to 10 minus 6, that is equal to 4. This is what? 9 minus 2, that is equal to 7 point, this is what? Then this is 8 minus 5, that is equal to 8 minus 5, this is equal to 3. Then 9 minus 8, that is equal to 1. Then this is 9 minus 3, that is equal to 6. So then we can say that 9's complement is nothing but 1 less than the 10's complement, or we can say that 10's complement is nothing but a 9's complement plus 1. Or another formula for in case of integer, for finding the 10's complement and 9's complement, let us suppose n is equal to 38900. Find the 10's complement of n, 10's complement of n and 9's complement of n. what has happened here? When we use a general formula, starting from unit place means B moved right to left here, and simply here first non-zero, up to first non-zero the number is as it is, and when first non-zero digit is come, then that is subtracted from 10. In case of tens complement, when first non-zero, starting from unit place, when first non-zero digit comes, it is subtracted from 10 and rest are subtracted from 9. So simply this is what? This is 0 as it is, 0 as it is, first non-zero digit 9 is come, this is subtracted from 10, to the 10 minus 9, that is 1, and rest the digits are subtracted from 9, 9 minus 8, that is 1, 9 minus 3, that is 6. So what is the tens complement of this number n? That is 6110. What is the nines complement of n? The nines complement of n is nothing but each and every, in case of nines complement, each and every digit is subtracted from 9. None of the digits are subtracted from 10. Each and every digits are subtracted from 9. So simply what? When we subtract 9 minus 0, that is 9, 9 minus 0, that is 9, 9 minus 9, that is 0, 9 minus 8, that is 1, 9 minus 3, that is 6. So this is the nines complement of a number, and this is the tens complement of a number. When we add, we simply subtract 1 from tens complement, we will got this number, this is the nines complement, or when we add 1 in this number, we will got this number, that is the tens complement of the given number. In this way, this is the process, means general formula to compute r's complement and r minus 1's complement is this. We already discussed here, but simplified formula is for, in case of integer number, for finding a r's starting from unit place, first non-zero digit is subtracted from r and rest of the digits are subtracted from r minus 1 in case of finding a r's complement, and for finding a r minus 1's complement in case of integer number, if each and every digits are subtracted from 9. Similar case happens in case of 2's complement and 1's complement. 2's complement and 1's complement. 2's complement and 1's complement is what? Here simply, in case of 1's complement, 1's complement of number n is equal to, suppose the number is 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1. What happens here? The 1's complement means each one is replaced by 0 and 0 is replaced by 1. 1's complement of n is equal to what? This is equal to, this is 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0. This is the 1's complement. And for finding the 2's complement, 2's complement of number n is equal to, simply we add 1 in this 1's complement, we will find a 2's complement. That is what? 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1. This is nothing but starting from unit place up to first non-zero digit, the digits are as it is, because when first non-zero digit comes, it is subtracted from 2 in case of r's complement or 2's complement. So this means the result is what? 2 minus 1, that is also 1. So we can also say that for starting from unit place up to first non-zero digit, the digits are as it is, and rest each zeros are changed into ones and each ones are changed into 0. This is all over about the complements of a number. In the next class, we will discuss about how we perform arithmetic binary operation with the help of complementation, and we also discuss the representation of signed number and unsigned number. We will discuss this in the next class. Thank you.